Today we're going to show you how we're using Indicator Protocol in a Kubernetes cluster to track metrics for a Rabbitmq instance. First, we're going to install Rabbitmq using Helm. After the installation, Helm provides us with instructions to access the message queue and the Rabbitmq management interface. Looking at the UI, we can see that everything is set up and running. After we get Rabbitmq up, we're going to install its Prometheus Exporter, which will make metrics from Rabbitmq available in Prometheus format. Here we see all the metrics available to Prometheus. Rabbitmq up specifically is at 1, which means that the exporter was able to successfully scrape Rabbitmq. Next, we'll install Prometheus and expose its interface, same as we did with Rabbitmq in the exporter. Prometheus provides an expression browser, where we can look up our Rabbitmq metrics, like the Rabbitmq up metric from earlier. Finally, we're going to install Grafana the same way. In the Grafana UI, we can set up a test dashboard to see that Grafana is getting metrics from Rabbitmq. We now have set up a system where Rabbitmq is emitting metrics, which are picked up by Prometheus, and can be used to generate alerts and graphs. Now we're ready to start using the Indicator Protocol Kubernetes objects. First, we install all the necessary resources, such as custom resource definitions for Indicator documents and Prometheus and Grafana controllers. Next, we're going to apply an indicator document that contains 4 different indicators that use some of the Rabbitmq metrics. At this point, we can use the Kubernetes CLI to retrieve both indicator documents and indicators. In the Prometheus UI, we see the 4 alerts corresponding to the 4 indicators. None of them have actually alerted yet. And in Grafana, we see a new dashboard with 4 graphs as well. We're going to focus on the messages rate graph now to see how we can affect this metric by interacting with Rabbitmq. We're using a sample Go app to send a handful of messages to Rabbitmq. We've set a low threshold level for this indicator, so just sending a few messages will change the indicator status from healthy to warning. You can see that status change in the Grafana dashboard, the Prometheus Alerts UI, and the Kubernetes CLI. After some time, the message rate decreases below the threshold, and the indicator status goes back to healthy. Thanks for watching.